Welcome to The Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
And I am Burnie Burns.
And we've just been playing Assassin's Creed Unity. Well, actually, it was a guided demo.
Right.
But
it wasn't actually us playing the game. It was us watching somebody else play the game.
But we asked a lot of questions while they did it. It felt interactive.
It did. It was a very close proximity to somebody enjoying a really awesome game.
Yeah. So one of the first things that we noticed about this game and why it is only for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, why it's not available on Xbox 360 or PS3, is the sheer number of crowd characters. There were thousands and thousands of French citizens milling the streets, panicking, rioting. It was crazy.
It's Assassin's Creed Unity. It takes place during the French Revolution. And at one point, there was a scene with a guillotine where they were going to behead somebody, and we to assassinate the guy who was going to do it. There was 2,000 characters, according to the Ubisoft ref, 2,000 characters on the screen at one time. It looked like something out of Dead Rising. Dead Rising is a franchise that's known for having huge crowds. Assassin's Creed, not necessarily known for that. It was amazing. Really amazing.
It was. I actually was looking through the crowd to see if I could spot repeats.
Yeah.
Almost like if they just had like a couple templates of people that were all sort of doing the same thing, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I was looking for chunks of crowd that would be repeating, and there was none of that. The other really cool thing about this, I'm sure you guys have seen the demos where they have all the multiplayer with up to 4 people in co-op playing as assassins on the same mission. But the mechanic, the parkour mechanic, he was showing us how they've been updating that, where on the Xbox, if you hold the right trigger and hit A, your assassin will traverse up. If you don't hold A, they go sideways, and if you hold B, there's now a new traverse down mechanic, which is really great for going up and down buildings really, really quickly, and it was very, very fluid.
And that's a big problem that you've had. You've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 recently, and
everybody has that problem in Assassin's Creed, yeah.
But one of the things that has always been an issue with the parkour in that game is that you want to go somewhere, but your character might magnetize, and suddenly you're up in a tree for no reason whatsoever.
I wanted to run through the door, instead I ran up the wall, and I'm on the window now on the 2nd floor. That was the other cool thing about this, is that for the first time, you can go from the exterior to the interior of the buildings with no loading screens. I mean, there is some places in Black Flag where you can kind of like use it as an escape mechanism and go through a room, but in this, he said 1 out of every 4 buildings, you can just walk right off the street and walk right into an interior, and it was pretty amazing to see that happen. And Assassin's Creed is known for lots and lots and lots of collectibles and side missions, and going all the way back to the first Assassin's Creed, they weren't even on the map. You just had to like look up a guide and do it. Assassin's Creed got way better as a franchise at putting those cool collectibles on the map. Now they've actually layered that stuff as part of the UI in your first-person view or in your normal view. You can actually pull that up and see where you're supposed to go to get a mission, see where you're supposed to go to get a collectible. That's going to make the game a lot easier to play and a lot easier to complete.
And it's even context sensitive. So if you get high up enough in the city, it automatically pulls up all those activities for you to do because you're almost like you're scaled back far enough that you can see all the options, and they've got like lights going up from where their location is in the city.
Yeah, it's like a Zen thing, you have perspective. Yeah, there's beams of light that come down and show you where everything is. And you know what, it's Ubisoft making a French game in Paris. You know they're gonna spend a lot of time on this one to get it right. I mean, they're a French company, for Christ's sake.
I'm just gonna wait to see what kind of references they manage to sneak in. You know they're going to.
What, like their favorite restaurants from town and all that stuff?
Yeah.
So they get free dinners and whatnot? Yeah, I bet. Anyway, I would say out of everything I've seen at E3 so far, I'm surprised to hear myself say Assassin's Creed Unity is the best thing I've seen so far.
So, Jack, you're going to like that.
Jack will be very, very happy to know that.
We're checking out a ton of games while we're here at E3 to make sure you see all of our thoughts on all the games that we try out. Click like, subscribe, and we'll keep you in the know.